Hey everybody, I am here with Dan. Dan, your company is?
Tectonic Craft Studios.
Cool, cool. And what do you like to do at Tectonic?
I like to design and create gaming aids, terrain, vector markers, all kinds of basically hobby supplies and tabletop setting stuff.
Awesome, awesome. I noticed that you've got a lot of laser cut terrain here. Why don't you give us a quick peek around what you're doing here?
All right, so this is running the gamut here. This is some of my
check this out, guys. They're actually stacked individually with wood markings, and those windows you can see through. You can actually see through those windows. It's got some brickwork along it. This is what you can have it look like painted up. How nice is that? See how they picked out the individual roof sections and whatnot?
The roof is my point of pride in that guy. The rest of the time just...
That is very, very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Now what do we have here?
So this is my administration runes kit. A friend of mine just did strictly airbrushing and then a little bit of dry brush to pick things out. Just kind of show some of the different stuff we can do.
That is really beautiful. Love the skull and the wing work. Now this is really interesting here. This is a lot more useful than most people give it credit, and that's your old standard picket fence and posts. I sell quite a few of these at my website. This is super nice. Let's check this out. As you can see, it's not where they just slapped it on one side. He's using both sides of this. It's really nicely balanced. It's got built-in texturing on it. It's got weathering as far as the way the boards are cracking and splitting at the end. Really, really nice stuff. Even tiny holes where the knots have fallen out. Really, really sweet. And I love your cage here. This is a really cool concept.
Yeah, that's something I derived to get some of the more like sinister armies to like take some captives or something. And
check that out.
Part of a line of objective markers I've been working on.
Really nice.
That's something that often gets overlooked in
oh yeah.
Games. And it's totally necessary. Like
right, it's the actual functional aspect that you're fighting over. It's a victory condition. Right, this is a beautiful piece right here. This stuff paints up really, really nice. And I noticed you got like some really cool, what can be either steampunk or futuristic, so that'll work really well for 40K.
Yep. And I'll try to do some moving parts when I can too.
Super, super, super. Love your boxes. These are very, very useful across the board. They can work in any time period, present, past, or future.
Yeah.
This is new. Why don't you show me off your new bridge? Because this is beautiful.
So this bridge is something I've been working on past couple of weeks, and as you can see, it's pretty large. I initially thought it would be a little smaller than that, but once I got it that big, I was like, you know what?
I hear a Land Raider can roll through that no problem.
Yeah, Land Raider is no problem. 2 dreadnoughts can fight side by side.
That is awesome. And the other thing I find really cool about it is I think these are also functional. So they're not only your rivet points, but they're also connection points. Yeah, correct?
And this is up here is a friction joint.
Ah, so
like, this part's not glued at all.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And it's not super heavy, but you know, I try to make things.
But it is like MDF, so it's structurally sound, but doesn't necessarily be right. Very nice. Let's see some other. Oh, you got a bunker there. Let's check out your bunker.
All right. This is the bunker.
Love the rivet work. Very nice.
Thanks.
And the interconnecting plates. Check that out, guys. So they picked that out in brass and stuff. It's really cool. In the back. Oh, nice. You've got the stairwork coming up. Yeah, let's see it from the back. Check out the doors. Very cool. Nice stippling work on that. Beautifully done. And you got trench work. Now trench work is huge in a lot of games, so this is something that's a really good idea. So now, and the thing is it's package friendly, shall we say?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you pick them up, they ship as flat packs. So this bunker is a good example.
That's a perfect example.
This is how it's packaged and ships out.
and all those punch right out and just interconnect. I have to ask, just because I'm an old CNC guy, what is your what's your clearance in thousands? I bet you it's pretty small.
Our clearance in thousands is, I think, 3.
You're kidding me. You rock.
Well, I mean, there's a little bit of play.
Enough to like get it in, but it makes it nice and snug.
But those tolerances are like what I use to make those friction joints.
Right. I'm amazed you're able to have that accurate of a connection point. That's really astounding. That's very, very nice. I see you have some Western stuff over here.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of things going on. This is it's gallows, it's a dock, and this is actually just a wood stain. Again, I'm trying to showcase a bunch of different ways that you can, pick this stuff up.
And the thing is it technically is wood, and it takes the color beautifully. It's really nice. I love your lamppost. That's really cool too. See how you can look through it, guys? That is just begging to be light source painted right there. Now, what do we have here? Are these troop faces?
Yep. So I've got some. These are like 40 mil sci-fi or tech-based bases, and
I love the rust.
They just pop out.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta love that. That is sweet.
I did something similar for base inserts for some of the skirmish type games.
Cool. Very impressive. And you can slap it right down on the top, or you can run it as individuals as well, right?
Well, some of the bases actually, they're just about the right size with the odd shapes there. They can fit as base inserts as well, even though they're not necessarily that theme. They do counterpart as it.
But they can function in that capacity. All right, yeah, save the best for last. Let's check this out.
All right, so this is our fully painted up table.
The tree that won't stand. I always have one of those on my table. We all have one of those on our tables, let's be honest. Now, I love your railroad piece here. This is what it looks like unpainted, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but
all the time, people are like, "Oh, don't even paint this at all." I'm like, well,
exactly. You don't have to. And this is what it looks like. Not. Check that out. Door opens and closes. It's got all the rivet work. Yup. It's got the ribbing along the top. Very, very cool. That is cool. I see a bright future for you, sir. I'm still burnt out from last night. Let's turn you around one more time. Okay. And the name of your company again is?
It's Tectonic Craft Studios.
Tectonic Craft Studios? What's your website?
It's tectoniccraftstudios.com.
All right. Go check them out and have fun at the rest of the con.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.